declaring the winner by knockout, Ronda Rousey!
Ronda Rousey is having a great week. She not only defeated a trash-talking opponent in 34 seconds, but we also got news that she'll be starring in her own biopic. So who is this woman who's worthy of starring in the movie about her own life? I'm Drew Coolidge. We're gonna find out who Ronda Rousey really is. This is #News. Ronda Rousey is the UFC Women's Champion. That means she fights with her hands, her feet, her arms, legs, the bicep only.
So her whole body?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She wrote an autobiography called My Fight, Your Fight, and now they're making that book into a movie. And before you ask, yes, her life is worth making a movie about. Here's why. First of all, she's a great fighter. No, seriously. She beat a previous opponent in less than 15 seconds. The entire thing fit on Instagram. And the latest one was like 34 seconds, and that opponent was a serious trash talker. She was getting in her face the weigh-in, saying things like, don't cry, don't cry. Ronda, she was like a rock. When she knocks her down 34 seconds later, of course she's gonna make a callback.
I turned around to her after I knocked her out and I said, don't cry.
Right in her face. God, I love her. I love her. If she keeps this thing going, her next fight will be able to fit on Vine. I think the only way to last longer with her in the octagon is to literally run away. So the only person who has a chance is Lolo Jones. So here's a quick list of her accomplishments. Ronda is undefeated in mixed martial arts, going 12-0. She's the first and current UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, and she's the first American woman to get an Olympic medal in judo. Now, all great athletes get their own biopic, but there's not a lot of actresses available in the ability to murder you with their feet casting type, so she's gonna play herself in her own biopic. Only the truly greats have starred in their own biopic. Babe Ruth, Muhammad Ali, Jackie Robinson, and Eminem if you count 8 Mile, which I do. Rapping is a sport. I get sweaty when I do it. But is she ready to star in her own movie? I think so. She's been acting a lot recently. She was in Expendables 3, Furious 7, the Entourage movie where she finally beats up Turtle. Thank you, Ronda. Is she a great actress?
Couldn't last 30 seconds with me if your life depended on it.
She would beat me up if I said otherwise. So yes, she's great. Give her an Oscar before she started filming. So what would this biopic be about? Where does a woman this kick-ass come from? She comes from a line of badass women. Her mom was the first US citizen, that's male or female, to win a world judo championship. She's had her own hardships that she's had to deal with. She didn't even start speaking until she was 4 years old, and her father committed suicide when Ronda was just 8 years old. When she was asked if these things made her stronger, she said, I believe going through the worst things possible makes everything less than that seem much less intimidating because I've already been through the worst and survived. It's pretty inspiring. She's even tried picking fights with a few guys. She has a feud with boxer Floyd Mayweather, known for domestically abusing women. When Rousey won Best Fighter at the 2015 ESPY Awards, she said,
I wonder how Floyd feels being beat by a woman for once.
When asked if she'd ever fight him, she said, I don't think me and him would ever fight, unless we ended up dating. And what's more, she's a positive influence. She's inspiring a whole generation of girls to accept their bodies as they are and be as tough as they want to be.
I have this one term for the kind of woman that my mother raised me to not be. And I call it a do-nothing bitch. That's why I think it's hilarious. If people say that my body looks masculine or something like that, I'm just like, just because my body was developed for a purpose other than millionaires doesn't mean it's masculine. I think it's femininely badass as because there's not a single muscle on my body that isn't for a purpose because I'm not a do-nothing bitch.
Ronda is inspiring. She's not only the best fighter out there, she's also beautiful, smart, witty.
A lot of photographs of you in here, quite nude.
I have my hand wraps on.
Yeah, you put your hand wraps on.
She's finally a positive female role model, someone who accepts herself as she really is, and is making a powerful statement about women. Just go out, do what you want to do, be who you want to be, look like you look. It's all fine and it's all great. That's inspiring. So what do you guys think of Ronda? Let us know in the comments. If I were you, I wouldn't piss her off. Just keep that in mind. She's got a big social media team that just reads YouTube comments so she can go punch people door to door. I don't think that's true, but I really hope it is. So subscribe to NMR if you want more videos about fighting, whether it's real people or fictional people on the big screen. We cover it all. I'm Drew Coolidge, and Ronda, you've inspired me to quit being a DNB.
A do-nothing bitch?
A douchey newborn baby?
You're not a baby, Drew.
You're right. I'm not. Thanks, Ronda.
She's in trouble!